The Wanderer drifted silently near the asteroid belt, its hull illuminated by the distant stars. Captain Liam Hayes, an ex-military strategist with a keen eye for detail, observed the blinking red light on the radar. Trouble was approaching. The proximity alarm blared, breaking the serene silence of space. "Emily, what do we have?" Liam's voice cut through the tension. Emily, the ship's tech-savvy engineer, glanced up from her console. "We've got a ship on an intercept course. It's not broadcasting any friendly signals." Liam's jaw tightened. "Mercenaries. They think we're an easy target." Thrax, the reformed mercenary with a past shrouded in mystery, stepped forward. "I'll get the weapons ready," he said, his voice a low rumble. "Do it," Liam replied, his mind racing through potential strategies. "Emily, reroute power to the shields. Let's make sure they get a nasty surprise." The mercenary ship appeared on the radar, closing the distance quickly. The comms crackled to life, and a sneering face filled the screen. "This is Captain Draco. Surrender your cargo, and you might live." Liam's eyes narrowed. "Not a chance, Draco." The first volley from the mercenaries hit the Wanderer, sending a shudder through its frame. Emily's fingers flew over the console, trying to stabilize the systems. "We've taken a hit, but the shields are holding. For now, keep them that way," Liam said. "Thrax, status on weapons?" "Locked and loaded," Thrax replied, his eyes cold and focused. The Wanderer returned fire, striking the mercenary's ship and causing it to veer off course. "Nice shot," Emily said, a hint of admiration in her voice. Liam wasn't satisfied. He knew this was just the beginning. Prepare for evasive maneuvers. We need to keep them off balance. The mercenaries regrouped quickly, launching a second, more coordinated attack. Explosions rocked the Wanderer as the mercenaries forced their way on board. Liam led his crew to intercept the invaders, his heart pounding with adrenaline. "Emily, keep the systems running." "Thrax, with me," Liam commanded, moving swiftly through the corridors. The ship was a maze of smoke and sparks. Liam and Thrax ambushed the first group of mercenaries, their combined skills overwhelming the intruders. Thrax moved with lethal efficiency, his past training evident in every strike. Emily's voice crackled over the comms. "I've hacked their systems. Their weapons are malfunctioning." "Good work," Liam replied, his confidence growing. They could win this. As they advanced through the ship, Liam's mind flashed back to his military days. He had faced worse odds before. He could do this. They reached the cargo hold, where the final group of mercenaries was trying to breach the secure containers. Liam signaled to Thrax, and they launched their attack. The mercenaries were caught off guard, and a fierce battle ensued. Liam faced off against Captain Draco, their eyes locking in a deadly stare. "You've underestimated us," Liam said, dodging a vicious swing from Draco's blade. Draco snarled. "We'll see about that." Liam fought with everything he had, using his agility and experience to outmaneuver Draco. The clash of metal echoed through the cargo hold as the two captains battled for control. In a swift, decisive move, Liam disarmed Draco and pinned him to the ground. "Yield," Liam demanded. Draco, breathing heavily, glared up at him. "This isn't over." Liam tightened his grip. "It is for now. Emily, secure the prisoners." Emily appeared, her face flushed with the exertion of battle. "On it, Captain." As she and Thrax restrained the remaining mercenaries, Liam looked around the cargo hold, his mind racing with thoughts of their narrow escape. The immediate threat was over, but he knew they had to remain vigilant. "Everyone, good work," Liam said, his voice carrying a tone of both relief and determination. "We've won this round, but there's more to come." Explosions reverberated through the Wanderer as the mercenaries stormed aboard. Captain Liam Hayes led his crew through the smoke-filled corridors, determined to repel the invaders. "Emily, secure the systems." Liam shouted over the commotion. "We can't let them take control." Emily's fingers flew across the keyboard. "I'm on it, Captain." Initiating lockdown protocols. Thrax, the reformed mercenary, moved silently beside Liam, his eyes scanning for threats. They reached a junction, and Thrax held up a hand, signaling for silence. Ahead, the intruders were trying to breach the cargo hold. Liam gestured to Thrax, and they moved forward in sync. Thrax's movements were a blur as he incapacitated the first mercenary with a swift blow. Liam followed, neutralizing another with a precise strike to the neck. The remaining invaders turned, but it was too late. The element of surprise was theirs. "Hold the line," Liam ordered as they pressed the advantage. The corridor was a flurry of movement, each blow and shot calculated to subdue without unnecessary violence. Despite the chaos, Liam's military training kept him focused and efficient. "Captain, I've hacked their comms," Emily's voice crackled in Liam's earpiece. "They're coordinating an assault on the bridge." "Understood. Thrax, we need to split their forces. Can you handle this?" Thrax nodded, his expression grim. "Consider it done." As Thrax moved to create a diversion, Liam and Emily made their way to the bridge. The ship shook again as the mercenary ship continued its bombardment. They reached the bridge to find it under siege. Emily ducked behind a console, typing furiously. "I've disabled their targeting systems," Emily said. "That should buy us some time." Liam nodded, taking a position near the entrance. "Good work. Now, let's give them a warm welcome." The door to the bridge burst open, and the mercenaries poured in. Liam and Emily fought side by side, their coordination seamless. Despite their numbers, the invaders were no match for the crew's determination and strategy. In the midst of the battle, Liam locked eyes with Captain Draco. The mercenary leader sneered, raising his weapon. "You're a fool, Hayes. This ship is ours." "Not if I have anything to say about it," Liam retorted, blocking Draco's attack with a swift move. Their duel was fierce, each strike a test of skill and resolve. Draco's strength was formidable, but Liam's agility and tactical prowess kept him one step ahead. The clashing of weapons echoed through the bridge, a dance of life and death. Meanwhile, Emily continued her cyber warfare, disrupting the mercenaries' communications and systems. "Captain, they're trying to retreat," she called out. "Not so fast," Liam said, driving Draco back with a powerful kick. "Emily, seal the exits. We're not letting them escape." Draco's eyes widened as he realized their predicament. "You can't win this, Hayes." "We already have," Liam replied, delivering a final, decisive blow that disarmed Draco. The mercenary captain fell to the ground, defeated. With Draco subdued, the remaining mercenaries quickly surrendered. Thrax returned, his mission successful, and helped secure the prisoners. The immediate threat was neutralized, but Liam knew they had to stay vigilant. "Emily, status report," Liam said, wiping sweat from his brow. Emily checked the systems. "The ship is secure. Their ship is disabled, and we've got control of their systems. We've won, Captain." Liam allowed himself a moment of relief. "Good job, everyone. But let's not get complacent. We need to make sure they can't pull a fast one on us." Thrax approached, his face unreadable. "Captain, there's something you should see. We found a data module on one of the mercenaries. It's encrypted, but it looks important." Liam took the module, his mind racing with possibilities. "Emily, see what you can do with this. It might give us some answers." As Emily began working on the decryption, Liam looked around at his crew. They had proven their mettle in the face of danger, but this was just one battle. The road ahead was uncertain, but with a crew like this, Liam felt ready for whatever came next. Liam Hayes stood on the bridge of the Wanderer, the recently subdued Captain Draco at his feet. Emily worked diligently at her console, her eyes flicking between screens as she decrypted the data module. "What have you got, Emily?" Liam asked, his voice steady despite the lingering adrenaline from the recent battle. Emily frowned in concentration. "This encryption is advanced, but I'm making progress. There's a lot of information here, logs, communications, and something else." Thrax, standing guard over the bound mercenaries, glanced over. "Anything that can give us an advantage?" Liam nodded. "Exactly. Keep at it, Emily." Minutes ticked by as the hum of the ship's systems filled the air. Finally, Emily's face lit up with triumph. "Got it. There are coordinates for a hidden base and mentions of a high-value target." Liam's interest peaked. "A base? What kind of target?" Emily scanned through the data. "It's vague, but it's something important to Draco's employers. Maybe a cache or a person of interest. Draco, regaining some of his defiance, spat on the ground. You won't get anything from that data. My employers will find you before you can make a move. Liam crouched down, meeting Draco's gaze. We'll see about that. Emily, set a course for those coordinates. Thrax, make sure our guest is secured in the brig. As they moved to execute his orders, Liam felt a sense of anticipation. This lead could provide crucial insight into the Mercenaries' operations. The journey to the coordinates was tense, each moment filled with silent determination. Upon arrival, the Wanderer exited warp space to find an asteroid field with a concealed hangar. The base was well hidden, blending seamlessly with the rocky surroundings. Bring us in close, Emily. Thrax, prepare a boarding party, Liam instructed. The ship maneuvered carefully through the asteroid field, avoiding detection. As they docked with the hidden base, Liam, Thrax, and a small team suited up, ready for the unknown. The inside of the base was dimly lit and eerily quiet. They moved through the corridors with practiced caution, alert for any sign of activity. The sense of unease grew as they encountered no resistance. Finally, they reached a central chamber. Liam's eyes widened as he saw the vast array of crates and containers. Looks like we hit the jackpot. Thrax approached a crate, prying it open to reveal weapons, supplies, and advanced equipment. This is a major stockpile. Whoever owns this place means business. Emily, who had joined them, accessed a terminal in the corner of the room. I'm in. There are detailed logs here. They've been planning something big, raids, assassinations, and there's mention of a project called Genesis. Liam's brow furrowed. Genesis? What is it? Emily's face grew serious. It's a bioengineering project. They're developing someone, actually, an enhanced operative with abilities far beyond normal human capabilities. Liam's mind raced. We need to find out more. Download everything you can. We'll take what we can carry and destroy the rest. As they worked quickly to gather the most valuable items, an alarm suddenly blared. The base's defenses had been triggered. We've got company, Thrax said, his tone grim. Liam nodded. Let's move. Emily, stay close. Thrax, cover our exit. They navigated back through the corridors, now filled with flashing lights and the sound of approaching footsteps. Mercenaries flooded in from all sides, but the Wanderer's crew fought with precision and determination. Blaster fire echoed through the base as they made their way back to the ship. Thrax led the charge, his combat skills turning the tide in their favor. Emily, despite her non-combat role, managed to hold her own, using her tech skills to disable enemy systems. They reached the docking bay just as reinforcements arrived. We need to seal the hatch, Liam shouted. Emily, can you override the controls? Emily hacked into the system, her fingers moving at lightning speed. Almost there. The hatch sealed just in time, cutting off the advancing mercenaries. Get us out of here, Liam commanded as they boarded the Wanderer. The ship detached from the base, its engines roaring to life. They navigated through the asteroid field, evading enemy fire until they were safely back in open space. Breathing heavily, Liam looked at his crew. We've got the data, and we've hit them where it hurts. But we need to decode everything we found. Emily, start working on those logs. Thrax, make sure we're ready for anything. As the crew settled back into their roles, Liam couldn't shake the feeling that they were on the brink of something much larger. The information they had obtained hinted at a larger conspiracy, one that would require all their skills and courage to unravel. Captain Liam Hayes stood on the bridge of the Wanderer, his eyes fixed on the decrypted data Emily had pulled from the mercenary base. The information revealed not just the existence of Project Genesis, but a location deep within uncharted space. We have to go, Liam said firmly. Whatever they're developing, we can't let it fall into the wrong hands. Thrax, his eyes filled with determination, nodded. Agreed. But we need to be prepared for anything. This isn't going to be a simple mission. Emily, still at her console, looked up. I've plotted a course. It's a remote sector, far from any known routes. If we're going, we should go now. With a silent nod, Liam gave the order. The engines roared to life, propelling the Wanderer toward the coordinates. The journey was fraught with tension, each crew member knowing the stakes of their mission. As they approached the hidden facility, the ship's sensors detected heavy fortifications and a fleet of mercenary vessels guarding the entrance. "This is going to be tough," Liam murmured, analyzing the tactical display. "Emily, can you jam their communications?" "I'll do my best, Captain," Emily replied, her fingers dancing over the controls. "Thrax, prepare the boarding team. We need to hit them hard and fast," Liam commanded. The ship slipped past the outer defenses, Emily's jamming efforts throwing the mercenaries into disarray. As the Wanderer docked with the facility, the boarding ramp extended, and the team moved swiftly into the complex. Inside, they were met with immediate resistance. Thrax led the charge, his combat prowess evident as he dispatched enemies with precision. Liam followed, providing cover and directing the team's movements. Emily hacked into the facility systems, bypassing security protocols and accessing the mainframe. "I found the control room. It's heavily guarded, but we need to get there to stop Project Genesis." Liam signaled to Thrax. "We'll split up. Thrax, take half the team and secure the control room. Emily and I will find the main lab and see what we're dealing with." As they moved through the labyrinthine corridors, the scale of the facility became clear. This was no ordinary base. It was a high-tech hub designed for advanced research and development. They encountered more resistance, but the team's training and coordination allowed them to push forward. Reaching the main lab, Liam and Emily were confronted with a sight that left them both stunned. In the center of the room, a large containment chamber held a figure, seemingly human but with an aura of latent power. "This must be the operative," Emily whispered. "Enhanced abilities, just like the data said." Liam approached the console. "We need to shut this down. Emily, see if you can override the system." Emily worked quickly, her focus unwavering. "I'm in. Disabling the containment protocols now." The figure in the chamber stirred as the systems powered down. Suddenly, alarms blared throughout the facility. "They know we're here," Emily said urgently. "We need to move now." At that moment, Thrax's voice crackled over the comms. "Control room secured, but we've got heavy resistance heading your way. What's your status?" "We've disabled the project, but we're pinned down," Liam replied. "We need an extraction point." Thrax's response was immediate. "Understood. We'll cover your exit. Move fast." Liam and Emily navigated back through the complex, engaging in fierce firefights with the mercenaries. Their resolve was tested as they fought their way to the extraction point. Just as they were about to reach it, a massive explosion rocked the facility. "They're trying to bring the place down," Liam shouted over the din. "We need to get out of here." With Thrax providing cover fire, the team managed to reach the Wanderer. The ship's engines roared to life as they disengaged from the crumbling facility. As they sped away, the base erupted in a series of explosions, obliterating any trace of Project Genesis. Back on the bridge, Liam exhaled deeply, the weight of their mission settling in. "We did it. We stopped them." Emily, still at her console, looked up with a relieved smile. "And we've got enough data to keep them from trying this again." Thrax, his usual stoic expression softened, nodded in agreement. "It's a significant victory, but we need to stay vigilant. There's always more work to be done." Liam looked at his crew, pride and gratitude evident in his eyes. "You're right. But for now, let's take a moment to appreciate what we've accomplished."